What's up guys, today we're fishing at Sebastian Inlet in Florida, hoping to catch something to take home and eat. Make sure you watch until the end in this catch and cook video because you are going to be really surprised how some of this fish turns out.
That'll work like I said there though. You got a big weight. There you go, bigger weight on it. Yeah, that'll work. Bigger weight try to work. Try that first. I would.
That's a fighter.
Oh, yeah. What are we on?
Looks like a nice Spanish. Woo! Haha. Nice. That's a keeper. Small keeper, but it's a keeper.
Take a dip out of it, yo.
I fillet them. They're good filleted. Takes 30 seconds on each side to cook. Ooh, no, now my thing's gonna be red, but see if that would.
You already cut the bloodline.
Nice. Best way to unhook these, grab your hook, turn it upside down and shake it off. Yeah, it's about 14 inches. So this is what we ended up with for the day. 3 mackerel and bluefish, and it's gonna be delicious. They look small, but you can actually get a lot of meat off of them. All right, got my fillet knife. We're gonna start with these mackerel. First cut is gonna be right behind that fin there. Like that, straight down. Then bend your knife like this, and just angle it slightly down and run it along the backbone. Fillet one. Do the same thing on this side. When you're filleting fish, you do everything twice. There you go, we don't waste a bit of meat on those things. Even though they're small, you get a lot of meat off of them. All right, you don't have to skin these fish, but I'm gonna do it for the video just to show you. Make your cut right here and leave a little tab to hold on to. And you can just press that down or hold on to it and run your knife at a very slight angle down, but not too far or it'll cut through the skin. There we go. And then when you're trimming these fish, you'll just cut the stomach meat off and run your finger right here. And when you feel that bone end, you can make a little V cut right there. And just remove that center bone like that. And then that's your fillet. Do it with the other one. Cut the stomach meat off. Feel for the bone, it ends right there. So we're gonna cut. Perfect. Got our 2 fillets there. And now for the bluefish, it's gonna be very similar, but a little different. And don't let anyone tell you that bluefish are not good to eat. They probably just don't know how to cook, but we're gonna show you. So same thing, cut down the backbone. Like that. Turn, cut down the back there. Nice. And the good thing about bluefish is they are way easier to skin. They have some thicker skin on them. So do the same thing. You get your little tab to hold on to. You can be a little bit more aggressive skinning these with your knife angle. There you go. Don't waste any meat. And to trim them, cut your belly meat off. And then feel for a little bone right here. And I like to go about another inch or two just to be safe, and cut my little V shape. And there you go. That's what your fillet will look like. There's not gonna be any bones in it. And then this is what it looks like when you don't waste any meat on the fish. You can actually see through it. Same for the bluefish. And they are 4 small fish, but if you fillet them right, you get enough meat for a meal for 2. All right, now for the bluefish, we're gonna soak them in some almond milk. You could use regular milk. Just soak them for 20 minutes. That'll help get some of that oily, fishy flavor out. And then you definitely don't have to do that for the mackerel. They are a very mild fish, very mild flavored fish, white meat. You really don't have to do anything to them. They're gonna be great as is. All right, this is what we're gonna be using for the mackerel. It's just gonna be some Cajun seasoning. That's all it needs. It's really good. Maybe a little bit of salt. Then for the bluefish, it's gonna be Italian breadcrumbs, salt and pepper. So we'll start with seasoning this mackerel. Just do a little bit of salt. You really don't even need to do this. Might give it a little extra flavor. There's some salt. Then with our Cajun seasoning, doesn't need a whole lot. I'll do some of that salt. Salt is optional. You can use any seasoning you like, it's all good, but I'm telling you, Cajun seasoning is the way to go with this mackerel. All right, now that these bluefish fillets have been soaking for a little bit, I'm gonna take them out. And with these, you really want to be generous with the salt. It really helps with the flavor on these. Then we're gonna do some pepper as well. Salt and pepper goes a long way on these. Flip them over. Pepper and salt, doesn't matter what order. Salt. And the salt does really help with the flavor on these. Alright, then we're just gonna dip it real quick and straight into the breadcrumbs. Just cover the whole thing real good. That's good for one. Set them aside. Alright, now we have our skillet with some butter in it on medium heat. We're gonna start with our skin fillets. We're gonna do meat side down, always first. And these are not gonna take long, as you can imagine. Be about 30 seconds on each side. All right, now we're gonna just carefully flip our fillet over. It's only been a few seconds, but that's all it takes with these thin fillets. And just a few more seconds and these are all gonna be finished. All right, our smaller fillets here are definitely gonna be done. These ones are probably already there as well. Check it real quick. Do a little fork test. Yeah, you can consider these done as well. We do our last two on here. Like I said, guys, on medium heat, it's only going to take about 30 seconds on each side. If you have bigger fillets, make it 45 seconds, but with these size fish, 12 to 14 inches, that's all it takes. All right, last two fillets are done. And that's what we got for our Spanish mackerel. Look at all that food there. You saw those 4 small fish? This is gonna feed 2 people easily, and we still have our bluefish. Now time for our third-party review.
Skin on.
What do you think?
It's so good. That is restaurant quality.
There you have it.
So good.
Restaurant quality. Right. Now time for our breaded bluefish fillets. We got some hot oil right here. Be careful, more careful than I was with that. I'll put that in there. Now give that about probably a minute on each side. All right. Now it's time to flip these over. Oh yeah. That's looking good. Alright, it's been about a minute and a half on each side, so they should be done. If you're a normal person, you'd set these on paper towels, but we don't have paper towels. Looking real good. There we go. Oh yeah. That's some fried bluefish right there. That's gonna be delicious. We have our 2 bluefish fillets, and this right here is enough for 2 people. All this together could have probably easily fed, 3 or 4 people. Let's get into it. Nice and crunchy. Who said bluefish isn't white meat? Let's try it. Reminds me a lot like, tastes like fish and chips. So just like cod. Now time for the third-party review on the bluefish.
I like how you call it third party.
If you can get it on your fork.
So good.
Is it?
I need a bigger slice.
So bluefish isn't gross?
It's amazing. Cheers.
Would you eat it again?
I would eat it again, and I would order this at a restaurant.
Wow.
Amazing.
There you have it, guys. Don't listen to anybody who's telling you bluefish is not good. I think fishermen just like to repeat what they hear other fishermen saying without even trying it. Because this is delicious. You have to try this.